Hi, hello, hello guys. Can you hear me? Say something on the chat, please. If you can hear me, if the volume is good or bad, it's too low or too high. Guys, yes. Can you hear me? Okay, yes, this works. Yeah, thank you, Movar. Hello, Lan Waker. Hi. What's up, guys? Nice. Been all the morning setting the OBEs and all the connections to get perfect sound. Yeah, without delay. How you doing? Phil Mac, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Okay. So this is MNodes. Welcome to this crazy world. And versatile world where you can build each thing that you can imagine related with audio and MIDI, even synthesizers, samplers, granulars, custom DSPs, UIs, graphics. There are a lot of things that you can do here. This is the first version. And well, this is the first version. The first beta is really close. My idea is to open this version for 50 people and start testing before the release, because since this is a big project, I need to get testings, because there are a lot of things here that must to be tested. So, MNodes. Let's first see some questions from some guys here in the chat. Then I will start explaining a bit what is MNodes in more detail, but let's see, there are a few questions. A simple alternative to Reactor? Yes, something similar. Yeah, it's the same concept. It's like nodes for programming, and then you can create UIs connected to these nodes. What else? Off the top, I like to know what if any programming language is required. You don't need any language, actually. Roy Robinson. You don't need any language. This is a custom node language that I created. This is a bit inspired by Max for Live, a bit, but it's not exactly the same, but there are some concepts similar. And well, also I have a bit of experience working with Blender, and also I work with Unreal Engine. I use a lot of programs node based, and well, this is a combination of a lot of different things here, but this is a custom language actually, with custom nodes that I created, and also you can create your own nodes if you want, combining some of them. But in general, there are a lot of things that are really common in the audio world and in the CV world, like control voltage world. We have different type of connections here, but you don't have to code anything. There are actually you can code here, and also there are tools like this lab to create plugins with one click. Let's see more questions before start. Yes, it's similar to Reactor. Yes. The price, yes, the price. The price, it will be 79 euros and one payment only. You don't have to pay nothing else. This is not a subscription or something like that, and it's not a CAAS thing. This is just an application. It will work exactly like sorry, like Harmony Bloom license or Core Generator license or Nova Grid license. You pay one time, you have updates, and also you will have access to all the projects created with MNodes, which it will be a lot. I think so, because I want to create things with MNodes and share. And also the community, if you want, if you feel creative, you can create your own tools and share with the community. Excuse me, I have to drink. So yeah, this is a thing that you can create, and also if you want to sell your creations with MNodes, you can do it, and yeah, and sell also. Yes, I'm building a system just to share the things super easily, and 2 clicks and share your project with your custom UI or with your images. And with your custom DSP, with your sampler, you can build a sampler if you want, a custom sampler with all your samples, and share like a contact instrument or things like that. So everything is possible related with audio. The price, yeah. Very curious to see how you apply an easy to use UI to complexities below. Yes. Can MNodes connect with other third-party plugins? So the point here is MNodes, it will be distributed as a plugin and also as a standalone version. So you can load MNodes as an instrument, a regular instrument, just accepting MIDI and sends MIDI or sends audio, or you can use it as a regular effect like a reverb or EQ or any kind of freaky crazy effect that you can imagine. And also you can use modulation, and also you can automate the params, some params, you can expose some params in your DAW, in your host. So yes, it's for Mac and Windows, of course, so it will work in any DAW actually, and also as a standalone. But right now it doesn't. There is no system inside MNodes to load third-party plugins, like for example other plugins from, I don't know, from Native Instruments or things like that. Right now all nodes are custom, and you can't load VSTs, at least for now. But yeah, probably in the future this is something that I have to add a node to manage these options. Let me see more questions. Cool. Love node-based concepts. Can you connect it to Touch Designer? Honestly, I never work with Touch Designer, but probably there are some kind of thing that you can use in your computer to connect the output of MNodes or the MIDI output or the CC to the input of Touch Designer. But right now there are not something native inside MNodes. Great. Thank you. Great price for the power features. Can you export VSTs? No and yes, but it's not VSTs, but this is actually a VST. So you can create a patch with all the things that you need inside MNodes, and then share this patch or this project with another guy that have MNodes, and open this patch with MNodes. It's like yeah, Reactor or Max for Life, or even a contact instrument. But the cool thing is that yeah, there are no fees, and you can create your things and share it without problems. But yeah, you need at the end the the final user must have MNodes. Okay, more custom colors, foreground, background. Yes. No, just I started building this option for custom colors for the interface. Also, I've created some themes, but for now I hide this option to not implement for now. The reason is because I prefer it doesn't work perfectly, because since there are a lot of components and things that must change the color when you choose a different them. So I have to cover a lot of components, and it's time to implement this option, because each time that you change of the color of the UI, you have to change a lot of things and expose these things in the code, and it's a bit complicated. But for now, no, you can change the them. Color, awesome, just like Reactor. Maybe you show us something first before all questions. That's actually a good idea. Yes. Yes. I'm just saying hello before I start showing things, real things here. Spirit Groove, you're welcome. Can you show us how to build a simple triangle wave synth? Of course, yes, I can. Also, you can create polyphonic synths or samplers. Yes, will this provide Ableton Max for Live like capabilities in, let's say, Fender Studio Pro? Yes and no. Max for Live is a different program actually, but it's similar. I have to say that Max for Live it's a bigger project and more mature project, and this is more new. But what I'm trying to do here with MNodes is abstract more things to don't get a lot of nodes always in the patch. For example, if you want a delay, you have a huge delay here. If you want a sampler, there are, for example, a huge sampler that you can start building here, and so you have to think less how to build things, because there are things that are abstracted, and you don't have to think about that. I hope to explain me good. Hey, the audio programmer. Thank you, Josh. Thank you. Can I join beta? For the beta, I have a form because I want to cover all the possible people. So, I mean, for example, I want people that really want to test beta, because I need feedback, and also I need people using different hosts and different computers and different with different knowledge. But there are 50 slots for people. But I will open this. I will send an email or Discord and social media to explain everything before the beta. How would I create a low-pass gate which combines time-based MIDI gate and audio path manipulation? Oh, I have to. I think this is yes, this is possible, but I have to study the options to make this. Can you modulate all the parameters? Yes, you can. Yes. Hi, AK Mixmaster. Hi. And does it create superscripting in order to create custom nodes? No. If you want to create a node, you have to use the nodes to create another nodes and create. You can encapsulate these nodes in another node, which is a subgraph, and then from there you will have your custom node, but created with nodes, with the library of nodes. But you can script a node with code, for example. Just tunating. What is the overall goal here? Is it with Greek, Audulus, Alpha Forever, etc.? Trying to understand the direction and if it will be interesting for me. I have to say that I don't have experience with the grid. Of course, I know that software. I use Bitwig, but I only use Bitwig for the live shows. I never made a real song in Bitwig, and I never investigate too much about for the grid in this case. But yeah, maybe it has something related with the grid. Yes, it has something, but I believe it's a bit different. It's more close to maybe to Max for Live. But yeah, maybe there are things that are similar to the grid. Very cool. I found your Harmony Bloom after seeing a Bloom program in Max for Life, and they giving up on Ableton. This is another very cool add-on that gets me another missing feature. Love it. Thank you. Yes, Discord. Did you use? You say you have Discord? What's this? This is MNodes. Yes, we have a Discord channel. Maybe. Sorry, I have this here. Yes, this is the Discord channel, and I can share the link in the chat. So you want to join? There are some channels here to talk about Harmony Bloom, share presets, or talk about each thing that you want. But we don't accept spam or crypto things. Here's the Discord channel. Hi Albeziek. Okay, Discord. Thank you, Mubar. Yes, Discord. I read something about the direction. I don't know where about the direction. Just joined yours. I have Discord server too. Nice. Okay. Yeah, an alternative to Max for Life. Yeah. So let's see what we have here, and then we can build something. Let's start. New project. Okay, we don't have music. So actually what we have right now is MNodes loaded as a plugin, a regular plugin here. But if you have, for example, other host like Cubase or Logic or any other host, you have to load MNodes like a regular project. But also you can, if you want, you can load the project as a standalone without any host. And then here we have, this is MNodes. Yeah, at the beginning, excuse me, this here. At the beginning you will have, the idea is to show this first window at the beginning, and then here it will show your recent projects if you have. But if you don't have, you can jump directly to explore the Node Hub, MNodes Hub. This is a really nice place where the people that load their projects in this hub, it will appear here. So everybody with MNodes can go here and download a project. Right now this is a thumbnail, but you can show here your custom thumbnails or your logos or your things can show it here. For example, like this plugin, this project. This is a project that I built with MNodes. Let's open this project. It's here. Yes, it's here. The project. Yeah. So the thing is that at the very end, you will have something like this. This is a hub, and you can jump to different projects and open as a regular plugin. It is like a regular plugin, but this is still MNodes. But this is the final stage of the thing that you will share. So, and the user will see if you want. Okay, this is a small plugin that I made. This is a reverb. For example, let's show what it does this, and then it will jump to see more in detail the notes and how it works. For example, let's jump to let's create here. No, let's load this drum sampler. And yeah, this is a plugin that I built with MNodes. You can build anything that you can, imagine. And this is a reverb, for example. Okay, this is too slow. Okay, this is without the verb, without the effect. Yeah, this is a reverb, but you can build synthesizers or its type of effect with your custom UI. Let's try with another sound, just to here is Sheldon, my dog. What is that? This is a custom plugin with a custom DSP that I built with MNodes. It's really simple, but what I did here is just that few nodes also with compression, with limiters. There are also some custom DSPs. This is actually a combination of all pass filters. This is a common technique to create a reverbs, but there are a few connected on one next the other and the other and the other all pass. But don't worry, because this is something that I will explain in the future, maybe with a more prepared video. Okay, and then this is a plugin, and at the end you can export this. Here you have the UI, the custom UI. Also you can move the things and change the colors, randomize the look. Everything can be done here. And yeah, this is the canvas, let's say, and then at the end you will open the plugin like this, and you can work with this. So just the point here of MNodes is that if you want to build things with nodes, it's up to you. It's okay, you can build things, but if you feel that don't want to build things and don't want to learn how to use the node system, you can just use the plugins created. It's like millions of plugins inside one plugin. That's the point. And yeah, this is for example one of the examples, but also you can create everything: generators, sequencers, mastering chains. Yeah, there are a lot of options here. So yeah, let's jump here then from the beginning. Oh, this crash it. I have to investigate why. But it's normal that. Okay, MNodes. So we say that what we have here is are nodes, and each node has a function. Also, sorry, I didn't read the last. Thank you, yeah, Elmenst Music. Yeah. I've been. By the way, Mario, there's no delay today, and you're so much closer. Yeah, I've been all the morning checking all the things to get something sounding good. Reactor reborn. Yes. Thank you, Vangelis Watercolor Art. Frioventus, what's up, guy? Looks great. Can we add notes or comments in the turf? Yes, you can add comments and notes. Yes, there are comments. Hello. And yes, but also the cool thing about here is that you can change these comments things to have something more bigger, blah 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 blah. And here you have your comments. You can change the text of the colors or the stroke. Right now there is no border. Yes, the color of the border. Yes, there are a lot of yeah. This is a small thing that you can do. But yeah, the point here is that this is MNodes, and what we have here mainly are two panels to start creating. Okay, this is the first panel, which is the graph panel. This is where we put all the nodes and we connect all the things. And the front panel, which is down here, and this is a canvas. This is the final place. This is the place, the UI place that where the people will see the final plugin without see all the graph and all the spaghetti things. But the main thing is that there are these two panels for the UI and for the nodes. But first, let's jump to the graph. And sorry if I don't reply too quick. So, what is the expected timeline to go public? I hope so. Maybe 3 months or so to get everything ready. This is my intention. The things may change, but yeah, in 3 months or 2 months must be ready. Have you considered partnering with a custom pedal designers to port this thing into a physical smart pedal? To be honest, this is just the beginning. I'm working to build this, and we'll see in the future. Can we group also like in Blender? Yes, you can. I have a potential partner for this. Oh, well, that's good, but let's go step by step. Let's first get this working, and then we will see. Nodes, yeah. We have these nodes here. Then these nodes. This is, for example, the audio in and the audio out, and we connect the L and R2 channels, like L left and right channel, and this is 2 cables. Yellow, that yellow means this is audio, and that's really important in MNodes context. And then here we have in this tab we have a lot of nodes that we can load. Everything is structured by type, categorized by type. Yes, and then you can take one of these and drop it here. This is an additive synth. This is a kind of few oscillators actually to create synth, and you will see that there are a lot of controls, but also you can yeah, there are a lot of nodes. Everything is explained it will be explained in the docs, but also a cool thing is well you can of course type here the node and drag and drop here, and also there is a nice option just when you are lost that you can click right in the node and press help, and you will see here description and also the parameters about of the node and all the things that what parameter can do. And when you put your mouse over the pin, it will highlight the characteristics of this parameter of this pin, sorry, left audio pad and L out, and here's the gain, stereo gain, smoothing time, and yeah, and each node has this option with this window to understand. But also we have something interesting here, that this is the documentation. It's not done yet, but here we have the documentation online for everything related with MNodes and how it works, and installation and subgraphs, and everything is well documented, but it's not 100% ready. But yeah, we have this option also here, explaining everything in detail. More yes, and then so yeah, as you can see here in MNodes, we have here that we have the nodes, all the nodes available. We can hide this window or this panel, and also we can load the nodes by clicking in an empty area and typing, or just with the keyboard with the up and down arrow. You can jump to different nodes, or yeah, filter by type. In general, I will use always this window is right click with the mouse and open this palette of nodes. And yeah, here for example you have a bitcrush, and as you can see each node has a different option. In this case we have here a bitcrush. Bitcrush is a noise well, it's not it's not a noise reduction, it's it downgrade the quality of the audio. This is one node that we have, but there are more examples. For example, there are ring modulations, there are brick wall limiters, there are compressors, delays, expanders, noise gate. There is an OTT which sounds quite cool in my opinion, maximizer, mono, stereo, format filter with this cool animation that right now is not working because we have to connect. This is another bug. Audio out, sorry, yes. This is a filter. Maximizer, resonator, there are a lot of things to work with CV. There are sequencers, many things here. Many things. MIDI. This is an arpeggiator, a MIDI keyboard, a chord generator, a MIDI riff generator. Yeah, just to create patterns here. Let me see the comments. Can you show the most complex preset you created so far? I don't have. I have a few presets created, but right now it's more experimental. Maybe we can see few freaky experiments that I built, but everything is, or maybe we can create one here live. Yes, thank you, David. I will be ready soon, I hope. Pre-sales, this is something that I thought, but I don't know. I prefer jump directly to the sale. Can you add a meter and show it working? The meter, you mean the meter of it quick, or I think you say this. Yeah, but yeah, right now is not the right moment to show this, but yes, it goes smooth. If you put a lot of notes, it will go slower, but yeah. And the notes, more questions. Is oscillator for the industry? Thank you so much, GH. Thank you. What is the pros of MNodes over Reactor or Max? You have to choose. There are. You have to choose. This is something different. MNodes is something new, something that I'm working and something that I want to get building. In my opinion, I'm trying to create something easier than Reactor and Max, but also here there is a point. We didn't talk about that, but the point is here. With just one click, you can create a complete plugin. Here in the MNodes, you can create generate, and here you have a new plugin, absolutely new, and this is yours, your plugin. So you have to check few things and create, and you can create a new plugin. And this is something that I didn't see in any other system like this. We will hear this later, and then you can change. Yeah, you can. Each click is a new. It's a new project. And my idea right now is only a FX chain, but my idea is also the capacity to create instruments. There are simple operators like in Reactor, latch, router, sum, multipliers? Yes, yes and no. There are simple operators, but also there are more complex nodes like this saturator, or this chorus, or reverbs, or delays, or generators, sequencers. Can we make visualizations in there? Yes, you can create visualizations, but for example, you can load a movie, but you can load images, your custom images, or you can load a film strip to create an animation like sausage fattener or things like that. Do you remember the plugin sausage fattener? This is possible here inside MNodes. And also I built a custom knob creator and buttons creator, which is online right now, where you can here. Oops, what's happening right now? Sorry, I have another window open here. Yeah, for example, you can create your custom knobs here. This is online, you can access right now. I'm gonna pasted this in the chat. And then and again, you can random and create new files and new knobs and sliders and in 2D, in 3D. There are things that you can save, load, export, change manually. There are a lot of things that you can hear, and then you can export PNG. And this is a film strip. This is a type of not a type of file. Is like a super small movie that you can then load in MNodes and look like that. Your knobs can look like that, exactly like this. Yeah, there are a lot of options actually. And much for a reactor, never create anything then. Yeah, I have all much anything because they are just not intuitive enough for me. This horror looks interesting. Well, you have to understand the basics and then build. Then it's easy when you understand the basics. Doesn't. I would like. Well, honestly, I have been around in this space. Thank you, David. What about the UI design capabilities? Yeah, you can create UIs. It will look this a bit later. I use how cool product when I see one on this really freaking cool. Thanks. Yeah, so yeah, the point is that you have a lot of nodes and you can create these nodes and connect these nodes and create super crazy chains of effects. Right now we are touching only effects and modulate everything. And also we have here this explorer where we can have our favorite places. For example, here we have this this piano. You can delete. This is a preview, just a preview. And then, for example, you can share this and load as an audio player. And here you have an audio player. And let's see how it works. This and let's see this in action. Right now we are looking only the graph panel, but we will look at the UI panel, the front panel later. An audio player. So as I said, each node is a box that can do things. Okay, inside this box, and also these boxes, these nodes, has controls, different controls. Sometimes it's a button, sometimes it's a toggle, sometimes it's a slider like that. Sometimes you don't have anything here. It's just a connection to change things, or like that. There are inputs and there are outputs. And also the color. The colors, it's important, but this is something that I have to explain with more time. But yeah, the main concept is that we have a lot of controls here that you can use it, and the thing that I believe is the best tip to learn how to works any software or anything in general is by reading. If you have questions, you can come here. If you want to play, you have to press play. If you want to change the pitch, here's the pitch. So sometimes it's easy as that. Read and also an experiment, of course. And then, as I say, each node has its own parameters on things. The cables can be connected, disconnected, and reconnected, and yes, and delete, create the news. And in this case, for example, let's connect the output of the audio player to the input of the audio out. And then when I press play, this node goes to our DAW. I will press play, and here we are. Yes, so we are generating a song and sending this song to the channel, but also we can use the input sound from, let's remove this connection, and we can send, for example, this. And then this is going through MNodes and going back. If I disconnect one, we only have one channel, 0 channels. What you do here inside is, is the magic thing. Yeah, and then, for example, another node that you can use is a vocoder. You can connect this. This vocoder is mono, actually. But we are using so you see, you put the sound, is coming from the host, from this track, go through here, then process it by the vocoder, and then output by the output of the channel. Another thing, and let's use a reverb, more simple to understand. Connect an R and in L and in R and out L and out R, sorry. Yeah, and this is our reverb. Let's see more questions. Thank you, GHFG name. Thank you. That's why I'm saving my money. The Jambon. I just have the big smile. Thank you. Thank you. The navigation will be like Blender. Yes. Been so long time that I didn't work with Blender, but I believe it's quite similar. It's like middle button to pan, control, and mouse wheel to zoom in and zoom out. When you have one of the nodes and you are lost, you can press F and jump here to make zoom. You have the grid here. Down here we have this small box with tools, the zoom, and you can hide this box. Then version for iOS, I don't think so, and the reason is I don't think so. The reason is probably iOS can go a bit slow with this type of software, and maybe it's not a good idea, but it's something that maybe we can investigate in the future. Then reverb, we have a reverb here, and then we have a controls. Okay. Let's do that. Maximizer. Yes, you see. You see that you can create a long chain here. But if you don't know what to do with that, you can use the cool thing, name it lab, which is a DSP and plugin generator. Let's see this in action. Here we have this this tab, which is the lab, and then let's put this to see everything good. Yeah, and then you choose here the effect chain. You can choose here what type of effect you want and the complexity of the patch. Create a new patch, generate from panel, which is the UI, and then click on generate. And here we are. Here we have a complete plugin with their UI and with their custom DSP. And let's see how it sounds. Let's start with space only. So this is with the space. As you can see, each time that you press, you have a new preset. And then when one is created, you can go here and change its parameters. So you don't have to create everything from scratch. This is a nice point to start a plugin. And then when you are ready, you can go here and move the things and change everything here, the colors, the type of controls. You can put your name here. You can put even your icon if you want. For example, you can use add your custom UIs. Let's see now. Yeah, here is your widget image, and add to the front panel. And here it is, my image. So yeah, you can do a lot of things here, many things for the UI. And then when this is ready, you can press export, and here you have your crazy plugin with your custom UI. Yeah, and this is how it works, the lab, but this is the space, but you can combine the things. The complexity is the how many nodes do you want inside the graph. Let's see more questions. Yeah, Frio is great. It's a really great artist. Yes, are you thinking about something like MNodes Live version 1 without the editor, just the plugin interface? Yes, this is something that I thought, but I think release everything is also good. And if you want, you don't need, or you don't have to go here to the graph area never if you don't want to create or change things here, and you can just load projects created by other artists. Yeah, what are the other patch types besides FX chain? Yes. And can we modify the UI in the image editor? Yes. Thank you, Freakmin. Yes, Questions. The other effects. For now, yes, the algorithm is only implemented for effects change. You can't build instruments right now, but the idea is, of course, add instruments. But let's see other options here for the generate the lab generator. Let's play here, and let's see the UI. Why not? Tone. You can change the night mode. This filter is creating a lot of times. I believe I have to change this parameter to doesn't create always this resonator. Muchas gracias, Freakmin. Muchas gracias por tu comentario. Let's see Drive. Motion. Yeah, resonator is creating always. I believe I'm gonna change this. We don't need resonator so many times. Transform. Space, dynamics is cool. Super aggressive compression. Onward. And you can combine all the tags and create super crazy things. Yeah, this is for create this type of effects with UI, but also you can, let's create a new project, and also you can create directly if you don't want the UI and you don't want things. You can of course deactivate these options, but also you can create a subgraphs, which is cool because it's like this is a node, it's an abstraction, and inside here you have a custom DSP thing created, or replace the custom, because sometimes you have in the middle of the chain you have this type of nodes, and you can replace it and create a new option for a new DSP thing or modulation. More questions? Yes, there are MIDI. Yeah. We will see the MIDI right now on the instruments. There is MIDI. Yes. How does the engine handle latency between nodes? Mixing a 5-node chain with a 2-node chain. Any phasing issues, etc. to be aware? No. The nodes, for what I've been testing and working, it doesn't has latency inside the graph, but maybe you can have latency from the beginning to the end if you have a big chain, but just a regular plugin this is the latency that you can have, but everything works like a regular plugin latency thing. The fixed can add instruments, synth sounds, and performance like Harmony Bloom. You can create instruments, but you can run Harmony Bloom inside MNodes. Just imagine the structure variations, Harmony Bloom, single click creations in MNodes. Yes, Frio, is there a modulation stuff too? Yes. Yes. Some structures. Yeah, this is a thing that also I want to add something to create some structures. Actually, you can do it right now, the sound structures, because also there are nodes to connect the position and the clock of the host with MNodes. So what's the development plan? We want oscillators, envelopes, MIDI node, gate triggers, velocity controls, and modulation possibilities, and that's it. We got a better version of Reactor. Actually, this is already in MNodes. All of this MIDI nodes, envelopes, this is already in MNodes. Yes, can you save subgraphs and insert them into other patches? Yes, you can create a sub patches, for example, a gain and something, just to show how it works. Yes, let's see, we have 4 gains, okay, and audio in, connected, and audio out. And you can select the nodes that you want to subgraph and press Ctrl G, and here you have a subgraph, and you can double click to go inside the graph. And also, if you want, again, you can subgraph the subgraph, and here we are. We can create this type of subgraph. Also, you can rename the subgraph gains, and well, of course, you can change the name L of the inputs and the outputs. You get the point. And then you can save this, save as a subgraph, and gains, and gain, and save. And then you have here a place where you have these gains, and this is that. Oh, the label is not saved, but here this is a back also. This is a subgraphs, and also there is another thing which is very cool. That is you can create subgraphs, but with UI. So you can create modules like that. This is a module, and this is a subgraph, but with UI. And then my idea is also upload this type of modules to the hub, and then you can work with this type of model, which is our pieces of everything you need here in one module, and you can work with that. And also this can be added to the front panel, or you can create a mixer if you want. Your custom mixer can be here with sense, resize, panorama. Yes, we saw the audio. We saw a bit the modules. We didn't see the UI. About the UI, yeah, this is the thing is that you work in graph to create if you want to create, but also if you want to add some custom UIs, you have, this is exactly like Max for Life. So right click and you can look for a widget, and for example you can create a button. This is a button widget, and then this works like a regular button. You have the click, the hover. When the button is hovered, this is triggered, mouse up, mouse down, and even you can trigger this button from another button or from another event. And then this is a widget button. You can right click, add to front panel, and here we have this node, but without the box. We only have the body area, and then here we have a button, and with this button we can move, drag, and or duplicate or the thing that you need, and change the colors, or you can also add your custom images if you want here. And this is for the button, but there are a lot of things that you can add to the front panel. For example, you can add a polygon shape. This is just a shape. Add to front panel, and then you can start building things. But this is just decorative thing. And then there is something interesting here that this is also really regular, which is here in the right area. There is a hidden panel right now. This is an inspector. You can right click or double click on a node and show inspector, and here we have an inspector panel, which we will show all the things that a node has. For example, in this case, we have the node presets. This is for each node you can save their presets here, and this is cool because you can save presets or even load from other artists that can share the presets with you. And when you load the preset, here you have, for example, in this case, it's a different look. But also you can customize the look in appearance. And let's remove this. Let's show this with that. This is okay, an appearance. And then, for example, you can change the fill color or the border, or also you can use gradients, which this is cool to create like 3D effects, 3D looks. Border, you can reduce the corner radius, the number of corners. Yes, but this is just an example of a polygon shape, but there are another widgets like this, that if you want you can change. Yes, this is a preset created as custom that comes with MNodes, with the factory library. And yes, there are a lot of things. And also, if you feel that doesn't like you can try with randomizing the appearance, and each time you press here you will have a new look for the widget. And yes, this can be of course exposed, or you can also reset. And yeah, interact, and yeah, this can be also exposed to the to automate. If you want this button, you can not expose it, and here you have the button exposed in the DAO, so you can automate this button here. Yes, and you can write here automations if you want, and yes, and that's another thing which is cool. But what else? Let's create something new. Yeah, and then this is the and when you have these widgets created, also you have for example, let's create a simple gain, stereo gain. Let's connect the gain out and the in, and connect this here, and then we can control the volume. Okay, this is a volume. Let's add this widget to from panel. Let's make this bigger. Of course, you can change the background color. And and since this is the canvas, the final canvas, when you are happy with your plugin, you can save. Let's say volume, Mario Nieto. You can save this preset, so in the future when somebody opens this project, can open directly the graph or directly the plugin mode, which hides the graph and change the size of the plugin to show exactly the front panel, the size of the front panel. And for example, I don't have this connected, but you can choose an image. Well, without image right now. Save, and this is saved in your files. We say volume or how volume here, and then when you open the project, here you have the volume. And then the cool thing is that in the hub we have also the library, and we can load the plugins created by you or by the community, and it don't look never the graph. Yeah, like that. For example, here we have this one that I created. We created the volume here. This is the volume. So yeah, you can jump to one preset to another, and you don't have to be and see the graph never if you want. And also the Explorer. Let's review the questions. Are you familiar with Fabric? What would you say difference? I don't know Fabric, sorry. I will have to I have to check. Give me a second, please. I'm gonna bring some tea. Hello, hello, hello. I think not now. Not now. Hi, 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 hi. Hello, hi. Hello, hello. I think not now. Hi, hi. Not now. Yes. Okay. Yes, sorry guys. Yeah, I don't know, but yes, now it works. Yes. Okay. Now it works. Yes. Sorry, apologies. Can you hear the DAW? Yes. Sorry guys, I'm pretty new with these things and can you hear? Yeah. Okay. Nice. Now it's working. Yeah. Sorry. Apologies. Okay. So yeah, I review few comments. I don't know where we got the problem. I sorry. I don't know where it we lose the connection with the microphone, but yes, we will review. We will create a synth, but also I want to show you something that is the hub. Okay, is the hub. The hub is a place where you will or we will have. This is a line, of course. We will have the projects created by the community, and also the future projects, and you can download here the projects and look for new projects and recent, and also you can view the details of the project. You can rate the project, and yes, and this is a place that you can load your projects. And I create something here to load this, which is a submit page. This is not ready yet, but you in the future you can go here and drop your project here of MNodes, and then I will review the project just to don't get, just in case, and then the project it will be appear here in the hub. This is public, and also it will be show it here inside MNodes. So this is everything is synchronized to be in the same place. So it's cool because if you load a project, you will be here in front of the people that want to experiment and use your creations, and also can rate your project and comment things, and yeah, and also you can share. And this is a good place to have exposure. You can also you know promote your libraries or your things created with MNodes, which is I think kind of cool. Yeah, let's see a synth. Okay, let's try a synth. Let's create an instrument. Instrument track just to receive MIDI, and let's create MNodes. We are gonna create a synthesizer. Okay, and here we are in MNodes. Let's create a MIDI in. This is something new. We saw the audio, we didn't see the MIDI, and this is a MIDI in, a regular MIDI in. When I press MIDI, excuse me, I don't remember as MIDI. Don't remember the name of the MIDI log. No, sorry, there are a lot of. Well, in any case, this is the input of the MIDI. Okay, the MIDI coming from the DAW, from the host, goes through this MIDI in. And let's load an oscillator, something that generates sound. Let's look here for something simple, a saw, for example. And we need an audio out because we input MIDI and output audio. If we connect this here, okay, we have the saw. I'm gonna put a gain just to control the volume, because if not, it's too low there. Okay, this is a saw, regular saw. As we saw also, each node has its own parameters. In this case, we have the frequency and the phase. Each pitch has its own frequency, and then you can change the frequency here. Okay. Yeah, and here we have. And then what we need is convert this MIDI to this to frequency, just to get the note from the keyboard, transform to a frequency, the note, and then put this here. And there is something super important in MNodes. This is something that I've been thinking a lot, is the capacity to use CB in all of stages, but not always, for performance reason. For example, we can create a node named float, which is a number with decimals, and you will see that this is blue and also green. But if we connect this here, we can change the frequency of this parameter. Also, it works for any parameter that accepts this blue component. This is blue, this is data. Data is like, yes, this is actually like max for life type of data. So only when it changes, the control sends this message here and it changes. It's not like CB, which is continuous, okay? But there is another type of how we put this here. Yeah, that's a point. The thing is that this type of blue cable sends data. Data is again a message that is only sent when this change. If not, this is like, it doesn't happen anything. It is not continuous. It's only when you change. But there is another type of controls that is CB. CB is continuous, and also CB is incredible. This is accurate, it's sample accurate. That means that it's perfectly in sync with your song or with your sound. Okay, this is slowly data. This is because performance reasons. And then what we will have here is a MIDI. If we want to change the frequency here, we have this node which is MIDI to CB to control voltage. We connect the MIDI here. Okay, this is the input of MIDI. And the output, we have a lot of MIDI has a different type of channel, a different type of messages. Okay, it has one message when you press a note, which is note on. Excuse me, I want to MIDI monitor. Yeah, this is a nice way to show. When you press a note, you press one note, and exactly, I'm pressing a note with my keyboard. Okay, right now, you press note on, and you have note on coming from channel 1. This is a C4 and B120. Honestly, yeah, this is the velocity. Velocity is how hard you press the note. This is the velocity. Okay. When I release the note, I have a note off from channel 1, C4. This is how MIDI works, the notes. If I press another note, I have another note on, another note off. When I press one note, I receive a note on. When I release, I receive a note off from this channel. Okay. What we have here: trigger note on, trigger note off. We know exactly when a note on is triggered, and we know exactly we want to know where is the off, and also we want to know which note is. Let's connect this here. This transforms the MIDI messages to something that this can be this can understand. For example, I press a note, and when I press a note, I have the frequency of this note. Note frequency. What we want here, the frequency, not the number of the note, is the frequency of the note, which is the frequency of C3 of C4, which is, let's load another note, which is scope to see. Okay, I press here, and then the frequency is 261.6. Okay, then we can put the note that we are receiving here to the input of this pin. This pin is an hybrid pin, we say. It accepts CV and data. CV is better in this case for this type of purpose. And then we have here, we're receiving the note. You get the point. So it receives a note. The last note is that note that is sending from here in frequency. So you can now control the pitch. But we don't want this sounding all the time, right? We need to control the volume of the synth. So when I press a note, I have gain. When I release the note, I don't have gain. This is what we want. And then here we have few options, but what we need in this case is an envelope is a good option, for example. So we can find an envelope. With an envelope you can control the volume. Okay. And we have few options to do this, but this is one of them. Since here we have the gate, let's repeat that. If you press here help, you have all the details about this note. The gate says CV scope when a note is pressed and when a note is released. If I press a note, each note, any note, I have 1. If I release, I have 0. If I press, I have 1. If I release, I have 0. So we can connect here in the gate to control the volume. And this is something really basic and really useful, since volume is a control that can go from 0 to 1. But in general, volume has another, let's say, okay, 0 is no volume and 1 is 100% volume. Let's simplify the things. And when you multiply something for a number that is below of 1, you are subtracting when you are multiplying. So let's add a multiply note. This is super basic synth, so this is something that when you build a synth, you will use this type of things, this type of magic. So here we have the volume, and then here we have the out of the envelope, which is giving me something between 1 and 0. When I press a note, I have a 1, then it releases, it holds, and when I release the note, I have this release curve. Okay, and then I press here, I connect this here, I connect this here, we can turn up the volume, and when I press a note, excuse me, here, we are controlling the volume with the gate and the frequency with the note frequency, and everything is coming from our MIDI, and we are okay, and so this is the most basic synth that you can build. In this case, we are using a sub, but you can use another type of generate oscillator, like a sine, for example, note frequency, or you can combine a few type of frequencies, oscillator, or so the combinations are a lot. Also, there are synths created here that you can use. For example, this additive synth. If you connect, this is a more complex synth, but it's there are more. There are also drums, and there is a super cool plugin named For Machine. This can be connected here. This is different. Just crazy things to play with, and yeah, this is it, but there are more. For example, you can use this one. There are other plugins that are more easy to use, like for example this one, which is Karplus-Strong. Yeah, the best bass. And for example, this one is easier to use, and you can directly connect this here and get this. This is another. So also, you can have a lot of different type of synth here that you can, or oscillators that you can use. There are a lot of, and you can combine them. And one big question, I don't know if there is this question, is that this can be polyphonic, because right now it's monophonic. Yes, this can be polyphonic, and to do that you have to make a different thing and duplicate voices. Let's review some. So you can build a synth and all the effects in 30 probably should be the introductory press with. So you can build a synth and all the effects, you know. Well, the price is 79. It will be 79 the price. Yes, this is the idea. But yes, you can build all the plugins inside here. Yes, yes, you can create polyphonic things here if you want, but this is another story. What else? Sequencers. We can review the sequencers if you want, or if you have any questions. If you want to build something exclusive here, we can look at that. Or no, let's jump to sequencer. Sequencers. That's another cool thing that you can. Oh, let's get this here. Let's reuse that. For sequencers, there are few options. Okay, you can also create a MIDI generators or core generators. You can do it if you want. There are options here. But about sequencers, let's look at, for example, riff generator. And here you have this riff generator can be connected here, and you press play. Somewhere here, yes, there are different type of clocks. There are different options here, and then you can start building here your let's use a different synth here to get something more easy to hear. Let's use, yes, this format synthesizer is cool. Note frequency here, and can you go inside the synth nodes and see the DSP part of it? No, but you can create your own synthesizers, and also, yeah, maybe in the future we can create some synthesizers with smaller pieces to learn how everything works. Can you use the sequencer output as a modular in data signal? As a modular in data can you use the sequencer output inside MNodes? Yes. SC2, not retouts. Yeah, and then yeah, this is a MIDI. There are nodes for a lot of things. For example, let's use random float. And with this random float, you can generate, each time that it receives a generate, it creates a new value between min and max. And we can connect this here and trigger on here to generate a new one, and press play. Yes, and then we can control this from MIDI if we want. And this, yeah, this is something that you can create here, super simple. And then if you want, you can create a plugin of this. Let me see some questions. Can you go inside? No, below the MIDI out in the sequencer are another two outs below the MIDI out. Sorry, I mean, maybe you're referring to something that I did a moment ago, because I don't see what you mentioned right now. More questions? Got around. Thanks, Aka Mixmaster. Have a nice day. It will be great if, when we place a node between two cables, it does whether auto route. And if we say yes, you automatically. Yes, this is an idea that that actually I have. This will be something that make the things easier. Yes, I agree with that idea. Maybe not for the first version, because first I have to finish a lot of things. But yes, that's actually a really good idea. Yeah, and then this is, for example, a sequencer. There is also a thing that you can control the time and the position to be relative to your DAW. So for that there are transport node, and from here you can get all the information from the DAW, and you can add this position, and then we are linked with the DAW. And when we place here, this is on retriever. Yes. Sorry, because I don't remember right now. Transport external. Been many days without touch this node. I believe I have to review this node to get the things clearer. But also the patterns created here can be saved and can be dropped as a MIDI file in your project. There are systems to make this. And this is another thing that you can create. Let's review something that we will review in yesterday, but I think it's a good idea to review now, which is a Granular, which is a really fun node. Let's add this Granular and gain stereo, and this is a Granular. Granular is you put a sample, and this sample is just sliced in few parts, and then it creates beautiful sounds. Let's load this one. Okay, this sounds great. Just drop it here. Here you have the sampler loaded in Granular, and then you press play here. Also, it can be controlled with MIDI, but let's use it in a simpler way. Let's add a delay. A reverb. Let's run a different sample. Yes, and this is just one sample that with using in Granular, and it's quite fun. Also, you can use just MIDI in and control this here. let's add an OTT because this one sounds great. Actually, each node is like a plugin itself, a complete plugin. Not each node, but almost. Let's add another sample. Yeah. Yeah, and this is really a really fun node. More things that we can do is modulate all that things with, for example, with an LFOs. Of course, everything can be linked with the DAW, but we can try it. For example, we can connect this here. I think it's too fast. Those will MNodes be able to handle MIDI input? The point is, I bought an MPE keyboard recently, but it's not at home now. I have to receive it next month. So yes, this is something that I want to investigate and implement MPE things here in MNodes. Yes, this is an idea. Well, I work. How did you come up with the idea of reprogramming Reactor from scratch? Well, this is something that I want to create for many years since now, because I started using not Reactor. I never use Reactor actually. Maybe I opened the Reactor, one or two, three times to see the node system, but I don't know how it works actually. But this is more inspired by Max for Life or CV stuff and things like that, but not Reactor. And yeah, this is something that I just want to build because I love to build things. And yeah, let's hear this. Control D to duplicate also, or even you can just grab one and control. I've been working really hard to get something that is for live patching. Position. And let's use a different sounds. This is A sharp. Let's make the movement faster. Yeah, let's build something completely a big patch. Here is the transport. That here we get the info about the transport. And position. Cycle musical. And let's connect more sounds. For example, we can load a loop, a drums, this is 110 loop. Oops. Let's add the audio player and let's load another sound. I'm just connecting this to get full synchronization. Now let's use modules to combine the samples. For example, this is a 4-track stereo. Duplicate the gain and phase. And also we can connect this in the second channel. There is another cool thing that we can add sidechain with a compressor, for example. We can connect this here and this here and this here. And let's load another sample. So more drums, something harder. And we can connect this on the next channel. And this can be over here. Let's use a different sample here for that. Kiss? Ooh. Phase with steps. So basically what we can do is use the position of the DAW and convert these to things, different scaled signals to sync and use in our project. This is G sharp. Let's use another thing here, maybe. Maybe a vocal. This is G sharp minor. And let's Hey, Stefan. Thanks. So this is just a live patching, super simple with samples, but just to show that with MNodes you can do all. Even you can create a live system. Show this as a build. What does it look? As a build, do you mean with the UI? Right now there are no UIs. I didn't add anything to the canvas, but I can add things to the canvas and share this project. Let's add another layer of something random. Something here. Position. Better, we can. Yes. Let's use here the MIDI in. MIDI 2CB. This is super common pattern. let's try create baseline with MIDI riff. Oh no, because we had problems here. So this is MNodes. I will be doing more live shows and building patches in live, just showing how I build things and maybe creating the library directly for the release. Probably the beta, it will be open in, I hope, in maybe 10 days or less. I will send an email to notificate, and if you are interested, maybe you can apply and get a copy of MNodes and help me to create a nice and stable project and easy to use. So thank you very much for being here, and have a nice day or afternoon or night, and see you in the next show. Bye bye.